G'day guys, Spray Ray from Moerman. Let's take a look and break it down. Brand new, straight out of Moerman. So you'll get your application hose, which is 6mm, so it's a lot smaller than your current ID hose that you're using with your water fed application. 2 applicator bottles, the spray head assembly, which we're going to go through all these components one by one, the manual pump assembly, and a belt holder. Let's dive in. So what is Spray Ray from Moerman? Water injection over the top of a pad. So whether that is a gecko pad, which we'll dive into, or the accelerator, which we're all familiar with, sitting at the end of the pole. These are ways of water dispersal, and on the market today there's different applications of getting water and more so mist at height for cleaning windows. So applying a mist and then a microfiber pad to agitate and wipe dry. But today Moerman's gone one step further and allowed you to place water injection above a gecko pad or an accelerator handle. So for high internal windows where speed and time is money, to keep an applicator pad at height to be able to continually clean windows, traditionally with a squeegee. So if we're going through a massive amount of glass and the glass is hot, if we can inject water, a solution, through a couple of pencil jets, we're able to keep the applicator pad wet and moist to be able to then polish off with a glass polishing cloth or squeegee off with the accelerator ultimate flick. We're also going to push the boundaries today. We're going to connect this to DI or RO. So the spray head assembly has 2 pencil jets, an adjustment to enable you to position the water at the required angle to get it above the pad. So the adjustment is carried out with a serration with a knot, and then the serration we're able to position to get that water dispersal at the end of the pad. So once we've set that, we can then do that back up and those 2 pencil jets will be set. It is 6mm hose, so if you were using traditional water fed, having an adapter 8 to 6 will be a necessary part of the kit. So the Spray Ray will adapt to both handle assemblies. So we have the accelerator handle, which we can set up as an ultimate flick, or a gecko and gecko pad holder. So this particular pad holder, if you're not familiar, the Fugu, which is a microfiber pad and has nylon filaments. So it is aggressive to touch and will have a greater cleaning ability with other pads within the Moerman range. The gecko pad holder can also be fitted with a glass polishing cloth and then also a 0000 steel wool pad. So fitting the Spray Ray head assembly is quite simple. So it's, before we connect it to the pole, it's just simply engaging it over the top of the handle and then pushing it to engage with the handle itself. So it's simple as that. So whether on the accelerator handle or on the gecko pad holder, has the same profile. It's push in and then you'll see it go that final click. We can then adjust depending on the angle, as we talked about earlier, the spray nozzles to get that water at the correct orientation up over the top of the pad. So once we've backed that off, we can then position to suit you, the operator. So the manual pump assembly, as in something we probably all grew up with as a kid, a water pistol type arrangement. So it comes with a couple of different adapters to suit different pole types and will fit all the Moerman poles. So we've got key dimensions of 30 and 36mm. So there's internal bushings that can be removed to allow you to adapt to different size poles. You know, Moerman have thought of everything. Even the Velcro, which is permanently attached to the hose, allows you to pack up and store your Spray Ray in a back into its original configuration and box quite neatly. The applicator bottles, once we're working, you'll see us, will fit neatly onto your belt and allow you to do many hours of window cleaning. let's kit up. So the new Moerman belts. The male clip is part of the spray ray itself, so the male clip will also fit around a traditional belt, and we can then attach our solution bottle holder just like that, and it's as simple as placing that in there. The 2 bottles that it does come with, you can have the second bottle up and ready to go. So depending on the height of your internal Moerman pole, you've got applicator hose that can be controlled or stored, but once we've applied a solution with the spray ray, we can work continuously without dropping that to the ground to be able to keep that applicator pad moist and wet at height. So solution on the glass is as simple as a manual pump to put the water on the pad, and the more we pump, the more solution we'll put on. So depending on the environment, and the accelerator being the way it is, we can cut in top, then we can then squeegee off. So quite well done, Moerman. So fluid application is as simple as pumping the manual pump to put fluid above the top of the pad. Once the pad's wet, we can then clean windows at height continuously, and especially if they're hot, and we don't need to then drop that squeegee to the ground. So it's quite well done. So the spray ray from Moerman on an Ultimate Flick or a Gecko pad holder as a complete kit. But let's go one step further and let's take this outside and water inject through the head to see what else we can do. Your water-fed pole now has a scrub pad, whether it's DI or if you've got an RO system, it can be coupled to the spray ray head assembly to give you water injection and give your scrub pad the ultimate rinse. Could be the fugu, could be the stainless steel, or could be the glass polishing cloth. Let's put some water on the Gecko pad holder. The fugu pad, RODI, twin pencil jets. The pencil jets are adjustable. The friction on the fugu pad is also adjustable. So with the 3 different pad assemblies, whether it's the fugu, an aggressive microfiber with nylon filament, a stainless steel wool for that really hard scrub, or the glass polishing cloth, it's adapting the spray head assembly to your water fed pole and then injecting RO or DI water at height. Swivel arrangement, and that's all from the spray ray at Moerman. So well done, Moerman, quite adaptive in design. Different applications, high internal glass, continuous glass cleaning, especially when the glass is hot at height, with water injection through the pump assembly and selecting your internal telescopic pole to clean that glass at height. So that's going to be fantastic in big sheets of glass, car yards, big foyers going forward. But with the spray ray head assembly and adapting that to, it could be the ultimate flick, or in this stage we've set up the Gecko pad holder with the Fugu pad assembly, will allow, as you've seen, water injection and a scrub pad with different friction settings that can be manually done to limit the swivel capability of the Gecko itself. So all this can be seen on our various websites, the main one, bluetongueindustries.com.au. Hope you've liked this insight into this new bit of innovation that Moerman has dropped on us today. Well done to the team back in Belgium, and hope to catch you on the next video. Cheers guys.